Hey y'all, so tonight, it's been a very long time, but I had 5 peaches and they're kind of green. And so what I did, I took them and cut them up, and I squeezed a half a lime because that's all I had. I put a half a stick of butter, and I put about 3/4 of a cup of sugar there. I'm just going to cook this down, and I may add a little cornstarch slurry. And so I'll come back. But this is what it looks like. I melted that butter and put in there. And then maybe all I need. I don't want to put more than what I need. So I start with the minimum amount of butter I should use. And I may go up from there. This is a fresh peach pie. And I call it a pie. A cobbler is when you bake the dough, raw dough in there. And I'm not making a homemade crust. It's Tuesday. I am using my favorite pie crust, the Mrs. Smith. My favorite. Now I do make homemade crust sometimes. I'm not tonight. I just had these peaches. I don't want them to go bad, but they're a little bit more firm than what I like to eat. I did eat my last peach today though for breakfast with some peanuts, and y'all, that's all I've eaten. I ate a handful of those baked Ritz crackers, and then I just made a video where I sampled that what you call it, hog head cheese. So I'm going to do a sandwich tonight, and I also want to go ahead and make this. I don't know if I actually eat it tonight, but this is what I'm going to go ahead and fix it. And this is a peach pie. I'll be back when this cooks down and I add my cornstarch slurry to it. I got to also add my nutmeg and cinnamon, just a pinch of salt to get that raw taste out. How you going to make a video and half show the directions? So I don't really measure my nutmeg and cinnamon. I just put a little. I don't like an overly cinnamon peach cobbler. Like some people make their peach cobbler with so much cinnamon to. Ugh. Now I do overdo the nutmeg a little bit. And for all of my pies, I also add a little vanilla extract. And the vanilla I've been using is pretty. It's a Mexican vanilla blend. It's not even $2 in the store, but it says it's made with Mexico's purest vanilla. Molino. I've been using this in my dishes, and it's okay. I mean, for the holidays, I'm gonna splurge, but for now, nope, I'm using this because it works. So that's all I'm gonna do with this. I'm not gonna even stir it yet. I'm gonna just let it. The sugar is going to extract juices from the peaches. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover that and let it cook. When it comes to a boil, I'm gonna make that slurry. I'm gonna come back and show you. Y'all, this smells amazing already. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I thought about it. I want the integrity of my peaches to still be there, and it still has to bake in the oven. You know how when you get those pies out of the store, the fresh pies, the peaches not cooked already? And I mean, the last time I made one of these, man, I probably was living with my mom. But I want to take and go ahead and add the slurry to this. And I'm gonna go ahead and let it cook and bake. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to get this until it's already start breaking down, because I don't want it to be mushy. I don't want my peaches to be mushy in my pie. So I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna turn the fire off. I'm gonna get this as thick as I want to, as I think I want it. It's gonna still extract some juices from it, remember? But I still need to have it the consistency that I wanted before I bake it off. Because again, I don't want it to be I don't want my peaches to disintegrate. You know how sometimes you have a peach cobbler and the peaches have cooked so long till they actually taking on some other chemicals. Alright, y'all, so I don't know if y'all caught that, but anyway, I made the slurry already for my peaches, and see how they're already beginning to break up. See, I want mine to stay. I want the integrity of my peaches to be there. So I went ahead and added the slurry. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more sugar because I added that cornstarch. And I didn't put a lot of sugar. I didn't even put a cup because I don't think I need that much. And I'm not going to add any more butter either. I don't think I need a whole stick of butter for 5 peaches. Like, I'm trying to find ways to still have what I like. You know what I'm saying? But cut back. So that's what I'm doing. So anyway, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and I've turned the fire off. I'm gonna let this sit and cool just a little. I'm gonna take that pie crust and go ahead and run it in the oven for a minute. Because if you go ahead and add this to that frozen pie crust, that pie crust on the bottom layer is gonna be gummy. I'll come back. I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So that's my pie shell. That is my Mrs. Smith. That's my favorite. And you don't want, you want to fold the ingredients. You don't want to really stir it up too much. Like I said, I like whole fruit in my pies. So here it is. Ooh, I think I got too much juice. I got too much pie filling. So what I may end up doing, I may end up making 2 pies. I'll be back. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, so here they are. I'm gonna link the recipe I used. I had to rip it up real quick. I just didn't have time to stop and get everything prepped and all that. It's already late. So this is what this is milk and sugar for a wash to go over it. You can also use some of the juice off of the peaches. You can use an egg wash. Just take that egg and mix it up and put that on top. But I'm just doing this, something really quick. Like I said, this is a work night. I'm trying to just come in and out with this. And then it's a recipe for 3 pie crusts, and then I just took and half it. I don't know if I hope my measurements, they're not precise measurements. I know that is. And so that's the butter for that one. To be switching all over the camera and stuff across them, I'm just going to rotate them out and put a few on here, a few pats of butter. And I have the oven set at 400, so for the first couple of minutes that's what I'm going to keep it on, and then I'm going to reduce it to 350 after about 15 minutes. That top crust ended up being a little thicker than I wanted it to, but I don't know. I probably would have thinned it out if I had time. But you know, this is one of those quick things you do. So let me go ahead and put this in the oven on 400 for about 15 minutes. I'm going to reduce it to 350 until it's done. And I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Alright, y'all. So here are the 2 pies. I think that the crust was too thick. It's not crunchy. As crunchy as I like it. But we're going to cut into it and see what it does. And I think we're going to cut this one first. It's crunchy. I hear the crust. I don't think y'all can hear it though, but I hear it. Let me see if I can find my pie there. Here. The drawer is stuck here. I'm going to rinse my pie serving thing out. Man, I ain't used this thing in so long. Let me just rinse it off. Sorry if I'm reaching over y'all. Now I'm drying it. Probably let it warm up. But this is what it looks like. And the pie is crunchy. So I think it's going to be okay for a little quick deal on a Tuesday. It's good. All right, y'all. Have a good night.